It keeps saying go live.
It ain't there yet.
Okay, it's there.
Now. It
We
took
are
us dear
so
sweet time today.
delayed. Hello, everybody.
Did we ever get to pop out word work?
No,
Oh,
we didn't.
we didn't make that larger, did we?
No, I can do it while you're talking. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, we're sitting here, this thing here, we having computer problems. We always have computer problems of some kind.
Well, it's cause we.
What's going on all that? Just check, let's just see. Nope.
I don't think it's gonna work, but it might. Let's give it a second.
No, I'm not sure.
Tell them what we've been doing today, and I'll
Oh
play
Lord,
with
what
it.
haven't we done today? Just do the screen size. Change the screen size.
That's what we did last time. Okay.
Yeah, that'll work. Go up to about what are you about 125 something?
That
Oh, that looks good right there.
Okay.
150.
That works. We got it.
That works a lot better. Now, well, I don't know if it does or not. Can we get up where we can see it?
It'll be running like crazy.
Oh, that brings it down to we can only see 3 at a time.
All right, let me go back down a minute. Y'all.
I was thinking 125. Yeah.
All right. Now maybe he's happy.
Now.
Okay, so we see everybody popping in. It's hard to read them because they're running
What's up?
fast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we are Deep South Homestead, and we're fiddling around for 5 minutes trying to get something going.
As usual.
No rice today at Sam's. We heard there was no rice in Jackson, Mississippi, right?
We did. We heard it today.
Was it Sam's or something there?
I don't know what the store was, but they said there was no rice in Jackson, Mississippi.
Paris, Texas. Yes. Well, our store was reasonably. We went in Walmart. One day this week?
Oh gosh, it was the first of the week.
Yeah, and it was reasonably stocked. We didn't notice anything any different. Nobody's paying anything.
Nobody here is paying any attention to anything.
But it might be because
that's pretty typical anyway. Of course, it was coming off of a weekend, and they probably just had the store stocked, you know.
Yeah, but we're in the South. And
True.
One thing with this virus is they said it don't like heat.
The virus, they said, doesn't like humidity, heat, those things like that. So
Plus, if you're outside a lot.
If you're outside a lot and it's sunny, it's not very likely you can catch it. So
we're okay for now because we've been outside like every day this week.
Yeah.
And I'm probably looking blistered, and if you could see my arms, I'm red. Between the wind and the sun, we ought to really have a good tan before long, or be dried out one. So we've been working on the greenhouse, but we don't have any pictures yet. And
nope, we're at a point now with the build on the greenhouse, so there will not be any more pictures
until I can get a video up.
Until we get a video up.
I've got one Monday, and then I'm at a standstill right now because I've been working on it so much. And
this is just like the epic smokehouse where the greenhouse has turned into a monster. We still don't even have the wiggle wire track on it yet. We don't have any plastic on it yet, but boy, is it done turned into a monster.
It looks good, but
it really looks good.
Oh man.
Country Homestead Preacher said we got our peas planted and our potatoes.
Mr. John said somebody 40 miles from him died.
Oh, well, at least it was 40 miles away.
Corona, is it a joke?
No, it's not a joke. It is a biological weapon. I can assure you of that. If it was not, they would not have carried people to a military base.
Thank you, too, family. She says it's Saturday night. Do you know where your favorite Homestead channel is? Deep South Homestead. Guess where Deep South's going to be Tuesday night?
Tuesday night, Deep South will be with the Two Family.
Right? Two Family is Tuesday night. Oh, Alderman Farms popped in. Hey.
Whoa, the Aldermans are in here.
They didn't die. They're okay. They just have been chilling for a few months, but they're back. Right?
He said there's no face masks at the Home Depot.
Lots of people are saying that. So Two Family, it is Tuesday night, and you have to tell me what time because Danny asked me earlier, and I don't even know.
Whoa. Was Rob?
Do what?
Let me back up here for just
somebody said something.
No, I mean I'm just trying to figure out here.
Right here. He's messing with stuff. Quake Lake, hello.
No, that's the wrong one. Hold
No,
on.
it's this little thing right
I
here.
just clicked that and it stopped. It didn't do it. There we go.
Okay, now run it back. He's trying to see what somebody's.
Every time I try to do it.
Give me that.
I should be able to grab the screen.
No. What did you want to see?
I seen.
I didn't do any videos of the greenhouse build. Too busy to stop and fool with the camera. Okay, that's Bruce's bee.
Bruce's bee.
I think that's
That ain't Rob, is it?
I think so.
I think Rob's using another name.
Possibly.
Okay, I just seen that go through there. I couldn't help it. I had to stop and see. Rob, is that you?
He'll tell us. Well, we've been doing most of it, but there's a lot we hadn't been videoing either. I mean, no toilet paper in southern Oklahoma.
AKA Okie Rob.
See?
Okay. I thought when I seen that, I was like,
we've learned you guys a little bit.
I told her, I said, that's got to be.
Gemini. Everybody's popping in.
That's who that's got to be.
So we have filmed a lot of it, but there's a lot this week we hadn't filmed because it would just be repetitious over and over, day after day. You watching us do the same thing, and there's no point.
Yeah, we've done so much to this greenhouse until this thing's cost me a fortune.
But, you know, we're working on getting it where it's going to be viewable. Hopefully, let's see, Monday's going to be the framing part.
Yeah, Monday's putting up the wood.
Well, I think.
It ain't the end walls, is it?
That's right. Okay, I got to back up. Yeah, Monday is putting up the framing on the sides.
Yeah, it's putting up the hip boards, the base boards, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It ain't the end walls.
That's as far as I got, guys.
Okay.
Then we've got to work with the rest of it, the end walls and the other little things we're doing, and then this week we've got to put the plastic on, hopefully. But
we got a whole week of rain coming, so I doubt we're gonna get any plastic right now. And the wind has been ferocious here.
Yeah, the wind's crazy. So that's gonna be. Danny's thinking we need to put this up at night.
I told her we're gonna end up. I've been looking at the forecast for the next week or so. Well, of course, we got rain all the time, but the wind is going to be howling every day except at night. At night, they have the wind speeds around 2 to 3 miles an hour. So I told her, I said, looks like if it ain't raining, we're going to be putting plastic on in the dark at night.
Mm-hmm. Because it's the only time the wind's not, but how much will
a small greenhouse set me back? Well, it depends on what you're calling small.
Size. Yeah.
Depends on how small. You can get them. You can get
$100,000?
You can get probably a 16 by 20 for $1,000 or something. Probably.
No, that might be close to 12, 15. I think more the like 16 by, I don't know.
16 by 20 is probably around $1,000.
Probably.
If you get our discount with it, it's probably about $1,000.
Yeah, just check it out. But they go up in price. You can get probably the cheapest one they would have would be $500-$600, and
you can probably
mini hoop house.
You can get like a mini one for probably around $500.
Yeah, and then they go up in price from there. According to they make them any style,
exactly.
Any way.
You could get a 5 by 5 like you got.
Yeah, my little mini greenhouse.
They want to go to $100-something.
If you're going to be raising only some plants to like seed starter,
yeah,
$100 little greenhouse is all you need.
If you want to start from
if that's all you're doing, don't go spending a lot of money.
Right.
Get you a $100 greenhouse. Take the plastic off when you're through. Store it like I do. Put it back on the next time you need it. It's easy doable. I've had my little mini greenhouse 2 winters, and the plastic is still good because I took it off during the summers.
Yeah, you just take it off and fold it up and put it up.
Yeah. And I'm growing stuff in mine that we eat.
Oh yeah.
But now
you're using the
green stalk.
The green stalk inside yours in the wintertime.
And right now I'm using the as a seed starter too. I've got cucumbers. I didn't get plants and stuff done hardly this time. I didn't get pictures. My cucumbers have 4 to 6 leaves on them.
Yeah, Bruce, that's right, Rob. That's right, Rob. I guarantee you, I'm probably up to 7,000 on mine or better. Probably closer to 8.
We ain't even gonna go there.
I know. Miss Wanda's about ready to chop my arms off.
I told him today, after this, there are no more projects.
No more. She's told me no more projects after the greenhouse this time.
No more projects. We're going to finish the ones we got started. So he's going to get his hands slapped every time he starts thinking. Because he came in yesterday, we were sitting on the deck, or today, and he's talking about the pond.
Yeah, Tora says, it's almost time for me to build my pond.
And I looked at him and I said, no.
She's like, no, we're not doing nothing.
We are finishing the cabin.
Yeah.
We're going to finish the greenhouse, and we're going to chill.
Alabama Gardner says, monster greenhouse, what do you have to do when a hurricane comes? You just take the plastic off.
The way he's building it, we are framing it out so well that it's going to take a hurricane or a tornado direct hit to tear it apart. So there's nothing we can do about a hurricane. There's nothing we can do about a tornado.
We can't do nothing about either one of them.
But just average winds we have, it's okay.
Yeah.
We're good. How's Candy? She is doing great. I started to put a picture up of her a while ago, and I didn't do it. She's running around playing. We were cleaning the front.
We were weeding out the English peas this afternoon. Yeah.
And Danny threw the weeds over, and she was eating on them, and she had them just hanging out her mouth, and her mama comes over and takes them away from her, and we were laughing at them, but I didn't get a picture of it. I wished I had them. Our English peas, I don't have a picture of them, but they're up.
Well, probably what, 5-6 inches tall?
Yeah, they got the little tendrils.
They're already ready to start trundles to start hanging on things.
Yeah. So we did real good with the English peas. Oh, I do have pictures.
What you got?
2 pictures.
You got pictures of what? Let's see.
I don't know.
You just got an image. I don't know what image is.
We dug some potatoes.
We dug potatoes today, guys. Who says you cannot grow new potatoes in South Mississippi in the winter time? Wanda and I successfully done it today.
And we had potatoes for supper.
We had potatoes for supper. Fresh new potatoes for supper. And fresh carrots.
Look at this, Lippy.
Look at him, Lippy.
The yellow ones are yours, Lippy. The little stubby carrots, the darker orange ones are Hallstool carrots. The yellow ones are Hallstool. The long, slender ones are Danvers half longs.
You didn't pull no Corotas.
I didn't pull any Corotas. Okay. All right, so that's all I had. I'm done. But tell them about your supper, and then we're gonna get into the smoky cheese in a minute.
What do you mean about my supper? I had new potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I had fresh carrots.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I have? I had good old pork.
No, that was chicken.
Was that chicken?
That was chicken.
Oh, you told me it was pork.
No, mine had pork.
Oh, you had the pork. Okay, I thought we all had pork. Okay, I had chicken. We had homemade salsa there. And what else did I have on mine? Oh, green beans, homemade green beans. Well, I mean, guys, this was one of the best meals a person could want. I mean, it's all fresh. You know what I mean? It was really good. I'm telling you.
And mine was the green beans. Of course, it's our canned green beans. Then fresh carrots, fresh potatoes, and I mixed up a dip, I guess you would say. And I tried it, and I was going to try it here on live, but I had to try it before just in case I didn't like it. But I used some of our sausage that I had canned. I opened the jar of sausage, and I put it in a pan and heated it up and drained off any of the juice. Then I added half a jar of salsa that we canned this past summer. Then I got that hot. I took some of my smoky cheese, threw it over in there, and melted it down, and it was good.
It was good. Okay, I got to ask you a question. Mr. John asked, how did you keep potatoes from freezing? We did not, Mr. John.
Wanda chopped them off.
4 different times, Wanda cut them off when it come a freeze. One time, We did not get them cut off, and they froze
about 3 weeks ago.
About 3 weeks ago, and they never came back. So I told Wanda, I said, it's been 3 weeks, let's just dig them. And we dug them, and hey, they were potatoes. They were fine.
If there's not any Danny corn on Etsy, I will try to put some up later. But let me get back to my dip. I ate it with my fresh potatoes. Y'all, that
was good.
Was really good. Fresh potatoes with the cheesy sausage dip on with the. It was good. I'm not gonna lie. Now we have some smoky cheese tonight.
Look at here, guys.
And I gotta go.
Remember this? If you watched our videos, you remember this? These are all. Ooh, it smells too, man. You pick that open, it smells smoky in here. Smell like a fireplace.
Now, Danny. This has been in the fridge for.
It's been in the fridge for about a week and a half now.
2 weeks now.
Country Boy, yes, we have Danny corn left. Ms. Wanda put some up on our Etsy store after the video tonight.
Yeah,
this is organic. This is the organic cheddar sharp cheese. This is the kind, the white kind, doesn't have any dye in it.
Yeah, that's the kind he likes.
Oh gosh, it is so smoky.
And I've got just regular sharp cheddar.
Man.
Now, how does it taste according to?
It's really intense.
The smoke is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, more so than
I mean, it's really intense.
And these pieces were up in the middle, you know, because I cut off some and used it in my cheese and.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm gonna just tell them I snuck a piece every now and then.
I breathe now. All I smell is smoke. Just breathing. Wow.
Yeah, it's very intense.
It's really intense.
So 2 hours is all we smoked it, right?
Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah, at 75 degrees.
Yeah, and guys, it'll be as smoky as you want. You don't have to smoke it 4 to 6 hours. 2 hours will smoke it. And then we wrapped it and left it in the fridge for, this is 2 weeks more than.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, that was awesome.
Can we ship to Florida?
Somebody asked, can you smoke it in an electric smoker? As long as you can, I don't know what the temperature in an electric smoker gets because I don't own one. But if the temperature gets over 80 degrees, then the answer is no.
What we did, Danny had to do some things, so I sat there and watched the temperature. And every time the temperature got past 80 or 85, I opened the door and just let it cool off a little bit because it was, 40 degrees that day?
It was 40 out. Well, it started off in the 20s, but I mean,
it was like 40 degrees.
And the wind was ferocious.
So I would open the door, let it cool back down to under 80, and then shut it back. And then I would just keep an eye on it. And we didn't build a heavy fire or anything. He just kept the smoke. What you doing?
Here, y'all want a bite? Right here. Have a bite.
So, but we had somebody smoke some, send us a message, and they had asked about smoking it. And we told them, you know, they had watched the video. They said, well, cheese melts. And I started laughing.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Somebody did a video, yeah.
I don't know if he did a video. He just sent a message.
He just sent a message. He tried to smoke his cheese and he melted it.
He got it too hot.
Yeah.
Okay, now the ones we haven't tried, this is mozzarella. I know you don't want a whole lot of mozzarella, but try it.
Mm.
Now, we've not tried the mozzarella at all. This is the first time with it. Oh, they want us to smoke cheese for the gathering.
Mm.
The mozzarella is different.
The mozzarella is different. The smoke is not
intense.
It's not as intense.
Actually, the mozzarella is delicious.
Actually, it's really good.
It's only slightly. I can taste the smoke now. It's slightly smoked, but it's not.
It's not near as intense as the other.
The cheddar was intense.
The cheddar, of course, it's sharp cheddar. Now, that's the only cheddar we eat is sharp because any other one's mold.
This is slightly smoky.
Yeah, this has just got a light tinge of smoke to it. So it would, if you wanted heavy smoke on it, it would have to go a lot longer.
Yeah, now that's different.
That's really good.
I would say so far, if you wanted smoked cheese with a slight mozzarella is going to be it. This is the Colby Monterey Jack.
The Monterey Jack? That's not that intense. I mean, I taste the smoke, but it's not jumping out like the cheddar was.
The cheddar was very intense. The other two are milder.
Yeah. Oh boy, man, this will be a habit forming.
We're sitting here eating in front of y'all. Y'all, just gonna say, I told Danny we were gonna do a live taste test, and then I said, you know, what's the point? Y'all can't eat it. You can't smell it.
Man,
you can sit here and watch us eat cheese live. I mean, that's
just. I mean, really, it's just wrong. I guess. Watch her eat it. Look at her. Look hard at her. I mean, look at her really hard. She's just.
Y'all, it's really good.
Man.
If you can keep your temperature under 85.
If you keep it under 80.
Under 80?
Oh, yeah.
And not let it get hot because you don't want to melt the cheese. I'm just saying. You don't want to.
That's the second best thing I ever eat.
It's really good.
Wow.
All right, so the gathering. I need to talk about that for a while. We haven't done videos on the gathering and just threw it out there. We've only talked about it on our Saturday night live. Lou, I'm going to have to bring you a piece of cheese.
I know, Lou. It's just wrong.
I'm going to have to take Lou some cheese.
Man. Oh, it reminds me of Uncle May and Aunt May and Uncle Don. Say, cheese, Papa Truck said. Okay.
Anyway, the gathering is March 21st here in Perkinston, Mississippi. We are going to go ahead with it, even with all that's going on right now. I mean,
well, right now they're saying the coronavirus is starting, or COVID-19, let's use that word, is starting to run rampant in the United States. They're quarantining now. They've quarantined a lot of places. But guys, we're gonna keep going with the gathering unless something massive happens. But we'll probably
we need wine.
And you always wine goes cheap.
The palate in between.
Yeah.
My favorite would be the mozzarella right now.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna try to do as many safe practices as we can. We may not be shaking hands. Maybe we'll just like bump elbows or something, or
we'll go high five in the sky.
If you're sick, do not come. Okay? Yeah. If you're sick, stay home.
And that it goes for the flu too.
Yeah.
It's not just coronavirus. If you have the flu, please be considerate and stay home because we went to the Great Appalachian.
It is wine.
No, it's chocolate.
It's wine.
I can't.
Don't let her lie to you.
It's chocolate. Can y'all see that?
Okay. You had chocolate.
Yeah. But we went to the Appalachian Conference 3 years ago. And
Okie Rob says there's a confirmed case in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Wow. Everybody that left there ended up, except this one, sick. Somebody came with the flu, and we all ended up with the flu. Like a whole slew of people ended up with the flu. Danny's the one we were worried about. I'm the only
one that didn't get the flu, and I was the one that they was worried about.
Yeah.
I had to end up finish driving home because Miss Wanda got sick.
Yeah. I felt it before we left. And the further we got toward Mississippi, the worse I felt. Till my eyes were just bugging and I couldn't hardly hold them up.
She tried to drive. She's weaving all over the interstate. And I told her, I said, whoa. I said, look, I ain't supposed to be driving, but you going to let me drive because we ain't doing this.
Yeah. Well.
Kicking Ash says.
It'd go great with my smoky cheese. You guys can bring hand sanitizers. If you're worried about it, bring extra toilet paper, Kleenex, whatever. I don't think we're going to need Kleenex. If nobody's sneezing and coughing, we shouldn't need it. But the deal is we're going to be safe. We're going to do what we need to do. I talked to the lady. We're going to look at the building again tomorrow.
Go get the key.
And the deal is they clean the building this next weekend before we need it the next weekend, and nobody has it in between. So we're good.
Yeah.
We will also, on Friday, I've got some people helping me. We'll meet over there. If we need to do some brush up cleaning or wipe down or anything, we will do that on Friday. So we're
Plus, I have Travis from Hall's Tools going to be here Friday.
Yes. Supposed to be.
Supposed to be.
Yeah. So we're going to be as reasonably safe as we can be. We're going to try to have enough stuff that people will have their hand sanitizers if they need them, things like that. What else? Bring a lunch, because we're not doing any food. So
yeah, you better bring something to eat. I ain't feeding everybody this year.
Town's about 15 minutes.
About 15 minutes away, yeah.
Yeah. So anybody that is coming, you probably want to be able to have your food and bring it with you, because to leave and go to town and come back, and get food, you're gonna be gone an hour and a half or better, if you can get food in that amount of time.
If you can.
So you really want to bring you something to eat.
Yeah.
Get it ahead of time, bring it with you. There is a kitchen. There is a place that you can cook. And if anybody cooks, they're going to clean up after themselves. I'm going to just tell you, you're going to have to clean it up. But there is a kitchen. There is a microwave. There is an oven. You can heat your stuff up. I don't have a problem with that. It's just that you have to help keep it clean. Yeah, they're saying hand sanitizers don't really work.
Yeah, it's a totally different animal.
Well, everybody says just wash your hands. Don't be touching your hand,
Time to Sow said they purchased their Yukon Gold seed potatoes from Homestead. They're very pleased with the order. Ours ain't up yet. All of our other potatoes are starting to come up, except
the blue ones are gorgeous.
The blue potatoes, oh my God, they're so beautiful.
They're up about this tall.
Now our Russian fingerlings that we planted ahead of these, them things are up like
I took pictures, but I forgot to put it up.
You didn't put none up.
No.
Well, what do we have pictures of anyway?
Nothing. I just showed the carrots and potatoes. I was tired.
I'm sorry, people.
Yeah. Okie Rob said 2/3 a cup of Everclear, 1/3 a cup of aloe makes a homemade hand sanitizer. Ah, okay.
Not to mention, if you drink it, you really don't care.
It'll coat your stomach and help your skin.
Everclear will do a lot of things to you.
I was talking about the aloe.
I was talking about the aloe. I was talking about Everclear will do a lot of things to you.
I was talking about the aloe.
I was reminiscing over younger days. I was thinking about, wow, I remember Everclear. Yeah.
Oh, we don't want to remember Everclear. Oh. Let's see.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so they bring...
that cheese was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was good.
There's still a little more.
I know. I got to save my piece right here so I can just like...
We have things for kids to do. We're going to have giveaways all day. We've got 2 raffles. One raffle is going to be a Yeti cooler. I don't remember the size, but I know it's a Yeti cooler. The other raffle is the Lexapure, the water
purification system.
Yeah. So those 2
we're going to have those raffles, yeah.
We're going to have the aldermans. Sometime in the first few minutes, they're going to be singing and signing 2 songs, as Tommy told me. So they're going to be doing 2 songs. Then we're going to have a group called Crossbridge coming in at 1 o'clock, and they're going to be singing. Danny's going to auction off my last cookbook.
Yeah. Right
now, it's the only one I have.
Oh, give it
Yeah, I want to hear him auction. Y'all, that's going to be funny.
Yeti
Whether
cooler.
we make any money or not, it's going to be fun to hear him
making money,
auction.
because the money goes to Crossbridge. It don't even go to us.
Yes, it goes to Crossbridge because they're coming. They come as a love offering. So whatever you want to donate to them, you feel free to do that. But I'm donating my cookbook. Whatever the cookbook makes goes to Crossbridge because they are really good friends of mine, and I want.
Somebody want to know: do we have any purple potatoes in our Etsy store? Because I can't find any. I don't know where to get any. Is that purple sweet potatoes or purple potatoes?
The blue ones that we did.
Well, it was purple. It went by so fast, I just seen purple.
Haas Tools. Check with them for the...
Danny, what do you do when you get bare root apple trees? Was there something to stick your roots in? I always just stick mine, Crystal. I just stick mine in a bucket of water and let them rehydrate before I put them in the ground, and then I put them in and I water the heck out of them. For about 2 or 3 days, I just water them good.
Yeah. Some of the other gifts that we have for the day, we have Grower Solution sent.
Oh, Christy says, okay, I guess I'm naive. I don't know what Everclear is. Laugh out loud. Okay. Everclear is like 180 to 200 proof alcohol, drinking alcohol. It's like, it's clear. It's clearer than water. You can burn it in a vehicle gas tank, or you can drink it and it burns your throat going down big time. And it will make you so high so fast you don't even know what happened to you.
Oh, Two Family says it's 8 o'clock Eastern Tuesday night, but for us, we're Central, so that would be 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
They're going to have phone lines open, so if you want to ask us something, you can call in. So you don't want to miss Two Family Homestead Tuesday night.
Are we concerned about another frost in the deep south? Yes, we are. But
we're
always concerned because it has snowed here as late as April. But we're going to try and hope that okay, hold on. Purple potatoes, I've been looking for them in Oklahoma and can't find them anywhere.
Tools, they said, do have. I didn't know if they had any extra. I know they sold out of a lot of their stuff, but try Hoss Tools.
Tam says, Danny, what potato is closest to the Idaho in taste? Probably. You
gonna go?
The Idaho is. Now, is your Idaho potato a red one or a white one?
Yeah.
That's going to be the kicker. Corn liquor. That's right, Papa.
Kicking out.
Yeah, it says it tastes horrible. It does taste horrible. It burns so bad going down. Well, you don't ever feel it the second time, but the first time.
Good for cleansing. Not sure about drinking. That's the deal. If a lot of people don't want to use alcohol for any reason, but alcohol, even like Everclear and vodka, is really good for your tinctures and making things with your herbs at home. You don't have to drink it. Lots of times it can be used as a holding agent. You can put your herbs over in the. I used to use vodka. I would take vodka and put my herbs over in it and put it in a jar and seal it and leave it for at least a month or better. And then you can use it for whatever ails you.
Oh, yeah. When you go to bed tonight, set your clocks ahead.
Somebody wants to know what the rattlesnake beans taste like. They taste like regular.
They taste like they taste
a touch sweeter.
They taste better than a regular green bean to me.
As long as you get them young.
As long as you pick them young. Now, don't let them suckers get big old long beans and be have a big old giant bean in them or something like that. But,
highly flammable.
It is highly flammable, Papa Truck. If you use it in a certain way, it's highly flammable.
Anyway.
Corn whiskey was a birth.
After the first taste, you don't care no more.
That's what I said. After the first taste, you don't care. I mean.
Okay, let's get back to the.
I had somebody spring it on me one time. I didn't know what it was, and the guy was mixing a drink. He said, "Here, have a drink." And I was probably in my 20s, and I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead." Whew, that's the last thing I remember.
Okay. Grower Solution is sending. We already have it.
Yeah, Grower Solution will be sending some row cover and some not row cover, ground cover
and
staples to go in their 3-foot wide roll. And some ground staples.
Yeah. Okay, so that's from Grower Solution. Travis from Hoss Tools will be there, and he is giving away a single wheel hoe.
Single wheel hoe, yeah.
Ashley from Greenstalk Planters.
Yep.
If you like my vertical planter, she's giving away a 4-tier stone colored planter. And y'all get to ask Ashley questions. She is the daughter of the inventor, and this is American made. The Greenstalk planter is American made. So guys, that's a plus in this day and time. What else we got? Ron Foster books. I have.
Oh gosh, we got lots of Ron Foster books.
And you're going to get books. You're going to enjoy that. We have some from Q.M. Preston, and he's going to be there, so you can get him to sign the book if you win. We have some from Jeff Moats, and then we have, I think, a ball canning book.
Yep, there's a ball canning book.
It's a ball canning book.
Yep.
We have lots of little things. I'm going to have a few things from doTERRA. We're going to have some things from Taquino. I ordered some samples of Taquino. So I'd like for some of you to be able to try Taquino. And we had
I gotta answer some questions. You just keep talking.
Well, I don't care.
What is the best potato for canning? They're asking. Any of your white potatoes, basically your red ones, are usually canned better.
Alderman Farms got a green stalk planter today.
Oh, good. So many of them went by. I don't remember them now. Had a lot to do.
Heaven's Essential says they have 2 green stalks. They're awesome.
Nadia, it is not too late to plant potatoes in Zone 10. You go ahead and plant them now.
Papa Truck said he just ordered a Mr. Stacky. Well, the one thing with the Mr. Stacky, the little...
They're kind of tiny.
Tiny?
Yeah.
Where the green stalk is like twice the length. You have more room for the... I'm not trying to say
I'm not trying to say you made a bad decision. No, I'm just trying to say
we compared the two.
We did do the comparison, yeah.
And the Mr. Stacky has real short bends where the green stalk has longer. You have more room for it. Last year I grew this huge radish from Hoss Tools. It was was it
like a watermelon radish?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was probably what, 5 or 6 inches long and this big around.
Yeah.
It had plenty of room to grow in there.
Charlotte's Rub-a-Dub asking Mr. John, how does Trail of Tears beans taste? I love the taste of the Trail of Tears beans. They're a black bean. They taste really good.
I put strawberries in my new. I've got a video coming up on my green stalk, the second one. I just got my second one. It's over at the cabin. And I put strawberries in the bottom. And strawberries are a little more difficult to deal with.
Strawberries are pretty difficult to raise
until you get a good root system. I put the little
you gotta be constantly watering.
Crowns.
Yeah.
And they have to be sprinkle watered because just to put water in the top and it come down, the little crowns are not getting enough water till they get established. So I'm having to really work with those and keep them going.
Papa Chuck says he wants to set up a larger hydroponic system. He's just trying the Mr. Stacky.
Mm-hmm. I think with the Mr. Stacky, you have to have the pump and all that.
Yeah, you have to have the pump and everything.
This is gravity fed. You don't need anything else. You just pour water in and it feeds itself. It's a unique design.
Abundantly blessed. If you want to really grow some food in one, and I'm telling you, I would go ahead and just get the bigger one because by the time you put up a bunch of little ones, you could have put a big one up, and you'll never be able to do in the little ones what you're able to do in a big one. I'm gonna tell you. It's just not worth it to do the little ones, not multiple ones. How far apart did we plant our new apricots? Probably about, what are we doing, about 15 feet apart, 12 to 15 feet?
Probably.
Yeah.
Tasha's asking, did y'all get y'all's fruit trees in that you finally got in the other day to get them planted?
Yes.
We did a video today. It went up where we planted all of them.
Yeah, we got them all. Matter of fact, they already have leaves on them.
Yeah, somebody's asked about the picture behind us. Tubular Guy 9?
Is that?
Yes, Tubular Guy 9.
Tubular Guy 9.
Sent this to us.
That's on the cabin porch.
Yes. Sent this last year, I think.
Yeah, it was sent not long after we built the porch.
Well, we had the chair on it, the rocker on it before we had a lot of other stuff done. Okay.
How do you know which zone you live in? I live south of New Orleans. If you live south of New Orleans, you're probably in zone 9.
Yeah. Do you have to plant 2 blueberry bushes to get fruit?
No. It's better if you want more blueberries, but you don't have to have them because most of them are self-pollinating, but you do get a better harvest if you plant more than one variety. Because we have Premier and Alapaha planted and Tiff Blue. The more different ones you plant.
Miss Francine just gave us a never enough time Gave us $100 donation. Thank you.
Thank
she
you
was
so
planning
much.
to come to the gathering, but she's had health issues, so she's not going to be able to come.
Okay. I'm
And
so
I know
sorry.
who Miss Francine is. I was looking forward to meeting her. She was one lady that I really was looking forward to meeting. Not that I'm looking forward to meeting all of you, you know, but I know who she is.
Rabbi Levy says we are moving to the new land over the next 3 weeks. Yes, I always love it when people are moving to a new homestead. I love it because the possibilities are usually endless, and people's usually excited. There's all kinds of new things that they're getting ready to do. They have dreams. They have visions. I love it.
And Danny does too.
I'm that way.
I'm just shutting some of them down.
Wanda has to put a rein on me and hold me back because I'm always so enthusiastic about moving forward. I love it.
And I love it too, but it gets overwhelming when you get too many irons in the fire.
Not for me. Not for me.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna go till I drop.
The deal is we have carrots that have to be put up this week or next week, and we've got a gathering coming up.
We got canned carrots, I know.
And so I'm going to end up being canning carrots probably before the gathering. I don't know.
We actually have Corota carrots that are 1.5 inches across the top of them already. That's probably about this big around.
And so we're really going to be having to work with the carrots. And
Jason, Tiff Blue is a big blueberry around here, but they are no longer for marketing because what happens around here is when the Tiff Blues ripen, it usually starts to rain a lot, and when it rains, the Tiff Blues will bust, and they're only good for making jelly after that. They will not sell on the open market.
Yeah, but they have a better taste.
But they taste better than the Premiers. Yes, I'll give them that.
Richard says if you put your zip code in Gurney's website, then it'll tell you what zone you are.
And look, if you're going to order from Gurney's, go check out our link and our promo code. 25 Deep South is the promo code. You get 25% off of anything you order. I mean, and guys, look, that's a lot. If you order a bunch of stuff, that's a lot. It really helped us be able to get a bunch of trees this year.
Florida Homesteader, we're planting some summer carrots too. We do this occasionally. We don't like the summer carrots as well as we do the others.
No, the summer carrots are usually bitter.
But we're wanting to grow year round, so we're going to be planting carrots. I actually planted some a week or better ago, and they haven't come up. Danny said I planted them too deep. We'll see.
How long? Kicking Ash Homestead says, will starter fruit trees last in a large container? If so, how long do you think? They'll last in a large, I mean, the tree will grow no larger than the container you put it in. So, because it will become root bound and it will not grow any larger. So, it'll probably last a year or two in a large container. I'm talking about a 25-gallon pot. And probably after a year or so, you're going to need to put it in the ground.
Yeah. Mimsy said after 3 attempts, she finally grew carrots this year and she got a few jars. I saw hers. She did a pretty good bit of carrots for where she had them growing. That she did good.
Heaven's Essential says, do you think it is too late to plant fruit trees? No, it is not too late to plant, unless you live in southern Florida.
You can go online to Gurneys.com and shop all you want to and put in our promo code 25 Deep South and get your deal. You don't have to go to a store. You can do it online.
Lynn, it's 25 Deep South is the promo code for Gurneys. Now, if you're going through Grower Solutions, it's just Deep South. Grower Solutions, you get 10% off.
Yes.
Trying to catch up there.
Now, what else have we got going on for the gathering? I keep forgetting.
Diana, yes, we got the same thing. Gurneys does have a $25 off, $50 or more today. Yes.
I'm trying to think what else I've got. Oh, this is the other thing we got going on. I don't know how many of them I got. I got about 15 or 20. We're going to be giving away funeral home calendars.
Yeah, and these have the planting dates on them and everything based on the old calendar. Yeah,
the moon phases, all that kind of junk. I've got a kitchen sponge that you clean out jars. We have some food from Survivalist Gear.
Yeah.
That's prepper food.
Prepper food. And I tell you what, a lot of the prepper food places have told us, excuse me, My Patriot Supply and all that said they're selling out faster than they can get it.
Because I was going to get some prepper food from My Patriot Supply to give away. And when I messaged him a couple of weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago, and he said, "Look," he said, "we're behind." He said,
They're
"You
2
won't
weeks
get
behind.
it." He said, "You won't get it for the gathering."
Nope, can't.
So I didn't order any. So 50% off flash sale at Gurney's till midnight. So if you go order right now, that's a really good deal.
What if you put the promo code in with that? If you
can try it.
I'll bet you might get both of them. You might get 75% off.
Well, no, you get
25 and 50.
50%
Gurney's
off.
is 25.
Oh, Gurney's is 25.
Yeah, that'd be 75%.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'd be great if they'd let you do that. They're saying they can smell the cheese. This cheese was actually really good.
That cheese was really good.
Want another bite?
I got mine. I still
got a bite?
Yeah, every now and then I reach over here and get a bite. I didn't want to eat it all up at once and I always like to savor mine and enjoy it.
Well, if somebody had a good bit of money and bought up the cheese, I guess you could smoke cheese and take it to the gathering, but we'd have to have it ahead of time.
Oh, Gemini says we're gonna have Olight flashlights too to give away.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. She knows more what we got to give away than I do.
She does, really. Lippy is on top of it, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Are all the trees you planted standard or dwarf size? We have both. We have standard, but we have dwarf trees also. We still have trees coming from Gurney's because we have some citrus trees that will be coming at the end of March.
Our lots of our stuff from Gurney's is already budding out. We have green leaves on probably half of it already.
Oh, every one of them. There's green leaves on everything we planted.
Now, what we got from in town that we got from Alabama Turner's Farms.
Yeah.
A few of those have leaves on them, and they were in pots.
They were in 3-gallon pots.
And some of those hadn't.
Because they went through a chill thing up there in Ohio where they come from.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were chilled more.
Yeah. So our main goal this year is to turn this whole place into an edible landscape and something where we can end up having something to eat every day of the year. We've been working on that since we started it, but we are getting there more and more because we wanted more fruit. We've got the greenhouse now that we're going to be trying to grow something in it all year long. It's not just for seed starting. That's why we went with the type greenhouse we went with. We want to know that we can grow something in that greenhouse that we can go out there and eat something. I've been doing it with the mini greenhouse, and we've been doing it with the big greenhouse.
There's Dry Gulch Farmstead just popped in.
Hello. We've been eating tomatoes for a month.
Oh, we've been eating tomatoes. No, probably 2 months. We've been eating fresh tomatoes.
And people are on. When I did the video showing everything, those pictures were taken that day. So everything in it was happening that day. So we do eat tomatoes.
Holly's asking, did I prune my fruit trees after planting them? Some of them I did, some of them I didn't. It just depended on what the shape of the tree was. If it didn't have the shape I wanted, then I pruned it. But if it did have the shape I wanted, then I did not.
Myers lemons, the leaves are turning yellow. Is it too much rain? Too much water? They say they like kind of dry.
Well, it's also the time of the year it is. I mean,
yeah. Jason said edible landscape, fresh food for
at all seasons
is exactly what I'm interested in. That was our goal all along, is to make sure we have something. Y'all ought to see our huckleberries. We have thousands on each tree.
Yeah.
This is really, really early for us.
Are you going to smoke a turkey in the new smokehouse? I would love to, but I don't have it in the plans right now. It's just going to be one of the things down the road.
Yeah. Charlotte says she'd love to have fruit and berries. we have just the natural huckleberries trees everywhere, and I won't let Danny cut them down. He did take some down when we did the cabin and cleaning out, but we left strategic ones everywhere. Our sidewalk, we planted huckleberries down the sidewalk, what, 5, 6 years ago? 5 years?
Probably 5 years ago.
They are loaded. We can walk down our sidewalk now and pick huckleberries. That was our goal all along. Yes, Tubular Guy 9. The cheese is very good. We taste tested and we showed the picture.
Do you put saved seeds in the freezer to stimulate winter before planting? Not really. The only thing we put in the freezer is corn and peas. And we don't put garlic in the freezer.
Put it in the fridge.
We put garlic in the refrigerator in the bottom drawer for 2 weeks to do stratification so that it will grow to make big bulbs. When do you prune blackberries in zone 7? That should be done now.
Yeah. Dry Gut says, I want to see all the changes at Deep South. You're just going to have to come visit again. How is your cow and your calf doing? They're doing great.
They're doing really
off days.
Yeah.
I took pictures and video of them running and playing today. We think Daisy is going to have a baby. We just don't know when.
I have no clue on when.
We don't know the when, but she's looking really like she's doing really well with that. And not sure about Dixie.
Yeah.
Anything else with the gathering?
I'm just sitting there watching the chat as it goes by, trying to remember things that I see just in case.
I do know. We had asked originally that people bring some type of prep item because we're doing what we call angel bags or boxes, and we're going to be giving those away to people that need a boost on their homestead. So there'll be some of those. So if you have a prep item, whether it's a roll of toilet paper, a thing of toothpaste, a jar lids, it's endless. Whatever you think you would want to add to a bag to help somebody out.
Hello, Meredith. They're asking us any favorite grapes to grow. We can't grow grapes here because we have so many muscadines. They cross-pollinate, so it doesn't really work out for us. Let's see here. Is it possible to grow in a greenhouse all winter in northeast Arkansas?
No, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. You know what? Okie Rob lives up there. Bruce is on here. I'm probably sure he's going to tell you no. But
he doesn't grow anything in the all winter.
Not in the summer.
They
said it says
all winter.
Yeah, it's possible all winter. Yes.
Yeah,
Okie Rob grows all winter in his. Now if he's still on here, he can probably give you some info on doing that because he's there in Oklahoma. He's in southeast Oklahoma. You're in northeast Oklahoma.
Has anybody tried the row covers from Gurney's? Are they any good? We haven't tried row covers or ground covers. Are you talking about the kind that throw over the plants? I wouldn't know because I get confused with the two.
Row covers works fine for frost protection.
Yes, we've used those this year. Kept the carrots from freezing. Is the seed swap? Yes, the seed swap's the other thing. Bring seeds. We'll have some time during the day that you can go by and swap out seeds. And we've got somebody come and bring in, what kind of plant did I tell you? Loquats.
Loquats.
We're going to have some loquats. I've already got loofah seeds. I know different things stuck up.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Trying to think. Yeah, Diana says over the plants, we want to keep the bugs off.
Yeah.
There is netting. Does that do the same thing, or can the sun penetrate that white stuff?
Yeah.
And do okay?
Yeah.
In the summertime? I mean, we've used it mainly for winter.
We use it mainly in the wintertime.
I have some netting coming that I'm going to try. I don't know if we're going to use it in the greenhouse or we're going to use it out over plants outside, but I do have some netting that's supposed to help with that.
Val, I've never grown honeyberries. There may be some people on here who have, but I can't help you with that one.
How many people are we expecting at the gathering? Approximately 400 or better.
400 plus.
And that's according to how many decide. That's how many have signed up on Eventbrite.
Eventbrite, yeah.
And new people are signing up every day. So I haven't checked in a week or so. I'm pretty sure it's 400 plus.
Kickin' Ash says, I would just bring my 2 cases of seeds with me then.
I'm sure a lot of people are going to be bringing a lot of seeds.
Okay, Rabbi Levy says, better to get praying mantis eggs.
Eagle Lover says he still has a number 10 can of seeds that his mother gave him 10 years ago. Do you think they are still good?
Oh, there ain't well one way to find out. Take a few out and plant them. Or unless you're talking about seeds?
Yeah,
yeah,
seeds.
Okay, yeah, take a few out and plant them. I
mean, biggest worry in Oklahoma is
high winds. Yep, Rob has told us that before.
Yeah. And that's one of ours is we don't have a lot of high winds, but when we do,
we have them.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're really bad.
The I Am of Me says she had seeds that were sealed like that. She had sprouted 6-year-old seeds before, so
yeah.
And it's possible because seeds, some of the seeds.
Well, remember the year we planted the peas? They were from
several years.
They were like 5 or 6 years old. And every one of them came up.
Yeah, and produced great. What is the name of the plant that you can make salve out of?
Depends on what kind of salve you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Danny just tried to order fruit trees. Your offer expired.
There's no way.
On gurneys?
At gurneys, it can expire because
it should be an open end.
It's an open end thing. I mean, there's no way. If it is, I'll call on Monday.
Well, it might not work with their 50% off flash sale. That might be part of it. Now, I don't know that they will let you do both. If somebody wants a table or a booth at the gathering, just let me know at deepsouthhomestead@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Somebody saying comfrey salve. You can make salve out of just about anything. So, Tubular Guy says he planted 6-year-old squash seeds and they came up.
Yeah, I mean, if you take care of them, they should come up.
Yeah. So.
Oh, we're fixing to run out of time here. Y'all need to put your prayer requests up. And guys, look, tonight we want to remember the people of Tennessee where the tornadoes went through. Growers Solutions is right there in Cookville where we got our greenhouse from. We're very good friends with those people. And, it didn't hit them, but it went right down the road, and they told me, said it just wiped everything clean. President Trump's been viewing the area here lately. 20-something people killed. The people of Cookville told me personally, as I talked to them, that their warnings on their phones did not go off until after the weather had gotten bad. So
yeah, and we had one lady that emailed. She said she didn't know if she'd be on tonight or not. But she lives in that area. She was okay, but she said the damage is bad.
Yeah, the damage is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Do y'all have walking onions for sale, or do you know where I can get some? Contact us, Country Homestead Preacher. Just send us an email. We'll get with you.
Bullfrog says he's amazed how much work we do. That's because we are busy.
Still dark.
Bruce, it is March the 21st. The gathering is March the 21st. Pretzer said her mother, she has the flu and a stomach virus. Oh, and somebody said something about the toilet paper. They were wondering why the run on toilet paper. I was too when it's a virus that usually they're talking about the sneezing and coughing. But when I looked it up, one of the symptoms is diarrhea. So that is why they are having a run on toilet paper.
You can catch the virus through the poop.
Yeah. 80 Krauser says, my brother broke his foot, so keep him in prayers. Somebody said they had 2 minutes to respond.
Yeah, it wasn't long. That's what they told me up there. They said the
it went off just as
it went off just
really
as it was really happening.
Yeah.
Some people just made it to the basement of their homes.
Yeah, and that's why some people didn't. It went off as almost as.
Yeah, because I mean, like us, if we hear our phone go off, even if it's a warning, we don't really jump up and just run to it,
All right, now Jeannie Miller says she has potatoes from last year that have really long sprouts on them. Should she cut the sprouts off before she plants them?
Don't cut them off. You can cut them back, but don't cut them off. Leave about that much on them.
And plant the whole potato.
Plant the whole potato.
We did, and ours are already up.
Yeah, we have beautiful potatoes. They're already up, probably that tall right now. Beautiful leaves. Matter of fact, we took pictures today. We should have had them on here already.
I was working.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It is fixing to be 9 o'clock. We want to remember the families that's lost people from the coronavirus, and the people of the tornado victims, and all the different prayer requests for people here.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things going on.
Never enough time. Thank you for the chat tonight, and keep Billy and her in prayers.
We are due for a pandemic. If you look at history, it's been about 100 years since a pandemic.
Danny was talking about this back in, not necessarily a pandemic. He talked about the food shortages.
I talked about the food shortages back in February on, I have 4 videos on Patreon.
We moved them to...
I know, but I had them on Patreon in February. But we moved them to YouTube way later in the year.
Like May or June.
And I talked about the food shortages that we were going to be facing in 2020.
And it wasn't necessarily that we saw a pandemic coming. We saw I
saw things causing food shortages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, we need to go ahead and pray where these people because we can get off of here and everybody can get to bed, because tonight is daylight savings time. Do not forget to set your clock ahead. You lose an hour tonight.
You know what somebody said? Thank goodness in Mississippi we lose 1 hour of rain.
Oh, I guess that's a good way to look at it.
But we've not had rain like most people.
We haven't had hardly any rain. Father, we come to you tonight, Lord. We just want to stress how concerned we are over the things that's going on in our country, Lord. And Father, we pray that I know your hand is probably being lifted off of our country because of the evil that it's done over the years. And Father, its cup is probably full in your eyes, and it's time for judgment. Father, I just pray that you'll be merciful to your people during this time, and make your people's places a land of Goshen during all the trials and tribulations that we'll face now. And Father, the people of Tennessee that lost loved ones and suffered the devastation, homes gone, and all these different things, I just pray, Father, that they can get their life back in order and everything can be back to normal as soon as possible. And Lord, this virus that's hitting our country looks like it's going to get out of hand. I just pray that you'll protect everyone in our chat here tonight, Father. And at the gathering, I pray that you'll keep it safe. Put your protective hand over it, Lord, so that we don't have any problems there. I pray that it'll be a good time for everyone, Lord, and we'll all enjoy one another's company now. And Father, there's many that put up prayer requests here tonight for illnesses, and Father, I just pray for healing for their bodies now so that they can get back to their everyday life. I've seen some that had the flu and different viruses and sicknesses, Lord. I pray for those that have cancer, Father, that they can find healing for their bodies now. And Lord, just give us restitution at this time, and give us peace and harmony and calm spirits, Father, and good health and good strength so that we can all get out and get our crops in the ground when they need to be done. And Father, I pray for an abundant harvest for everyone here tonight so that our pantries are full. We can have the blessings of obedience as spoken of in Deuteronomy given to us, Lord. We can be blessed in the city. We can be blessed in the country, Father, as you said, in the blessings of obedience. And our storehouses will be full. They'll last from seed time to harvest. And Lord, we just pray that this prayer upon everyone here tonight. Go with us, Father, and help us to all rest comfortable here tonight. Thank you for our moderators. Thank you for everyone who gathered into chat tonight. I pray that it was a blessing to everyone, Lord. And Father, I pray that we was able to help people with some questions tonight. And I just ask that mainly that everybody's gardens grow this year, Father, that you help us to all have a great harvest this year so that we can face the uncertain days ahead in our country now with plenty. We ask these things in thy name. Amen.
You want to remember Eric from Life and Farmland.
Oh, yeah. Dear friend of ours, Eric from Life and Farmland. He needs a kidney transplant desperately. He's O positive. May even need a pancreas, too. We're not 100% sure yet. But he's got a limited amount of time to get this done.
And he's going through all the pre-op things that he has to do before not pre-op, but the pre-things that you have to do before you can get a transplant. He's getting all that done now so that he is going to be ready. And we know that some of you did go over, and we ask that you just go to their channel.
Go watch their videos, and
send
it helps
them prayers and love, and just make Eric and Jenna feel loved all over. People have been, and it's amazing how people pull together for others.
Yeah.
And Eric's a special person. He designed our Deep South logo, and we are going to be forever thankful for that. And would love to get to meet him someday, but I don't know.
He was supposed to come to the gathering this year, but because of his health issues, he's probably not going to be able to make it.
But we were looking forward to being able to meet him at some point.
Yeah.
So y'all keep Eric from Life and Farmland in your prayers.
Yeah, and guys, look, y'all have a safe week. A lot of weather coming up. Try to get your crops ready, get your seeds started, and try to stay safe and stay away from the virus.
Planting green beans. A lot of them want to know when we do stuff, so we are planning on
this week. Well, it depends on how much rain we get, but it's time for us to plant our snap beans or green beans, whatever you want to call them. We'll be planting the probably the contenders, blue lakes, and rattlesnake beans. We'll probably be planting a little bit of all of them. So that will be done either this week or next week.
Okay, Eric's channel is called Life in Farmland.
Yeah.
The I Am of Me has it. Life in Farmland is what it's called.
Okay, guys. Y'all have a blessed night and a blessed week.
Thank you, moderators. Oh, Two Family, Tuesday night, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Check us out. We're going to be live.
Yes.
Bring your questions. Call in. Y'all have fun.
Y'all have a blessed evening.